Now here we are going to discuss a question which is based on a motion in a straight line. The question is, a car moving along a straight highway with a speed of 126 km per hour is brought to a stop with a distance of 200 meter. What is the retardation of the car and how much time does it take for the car to stop? Now we will be going with the solution, and before going into the solution, here we should understand what is retardation. Basically, acceleration, we are having two types of acceleration. One is positive acceleration and second is negative acceleration. Negative acceleration, which is generally taken as a retardation or deceleration. So we have to calculate retardation. Now this car moving with a speed of 126 kilometers. So first we will note down what is given. Now here it is the speed which is given to us, that is 126 kilometer per hour. Now first what we will do, we will be converting it into meter per second. So 1 kilometer, that is equals to 1000 meter, and hours, that is we are taking it 3600 second. So ultimately what we are going to have, the value which we will be having 35 meter per second. This is the value which we have got in meter per second by converting 126 kilometer per hour into meter per second. Now the distance is given to us, that is 200 meter. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate retardation. Simply we can say x, that we are defining it by this. Now here we will be using two equations. First we will be calculating v square is equal to u square plus 2s with the help of this equation. And second equation that we will need to know about the time, that we can use v is equals to u plus at. Once we get the value of a with this equation, then we will be substituting this value in the second equation. This is the formula required for calculating the retardation first, and then we are going to calculate this. So we are taking this v square is equals to u square plus 2as. Now here v, the speed is going it is going to stop, that's why v will be 0, and u, that we have got 35 square plus 2 into this a, that we have to determine, and 200. So ultimately what we are getting, that is 400 a. So here what we are getting, 400 a, which is equals to 1225. So a is equal to minus 1225 divided by this. So ultimately a is equal to 3.06 meter per second. Now this value which we have got in the negative means negative acceleration, that is retardation. Negative acceleration, which is retardation. So ultimately what we have got, the retardation, that is 3.06 meter per second. Now here what we have to determine, the second part of the question, that we have to determine the time. How much time does it take for the car to stop? Now we will be using the second equation, that is v is equal to u plus at. Now the value of v was 0, u which we have taken as 35 meter per second, and minus a 3.06 into t. So ultimately what we are getting, 3.06 into t is equals to 35. So t is equal to 35 upon 3.06. Ultimately what we are going to have, 11.43 second. So here what we have got, the retardation. What is the retardation of the car? That is here we have got two answers, that is retardation that is 3.06 meter per second, and the time taken to stop the car is 11.43 seconds. So in this question, what we have got this retardation as well as the time for the car to stop. So here what we have used the two equations of motion. One is v square is equal to u square plus 2s, and second is v is equals to u plus at.